Okay, so this is going to be another update on some of the Forms Runtime work that we've been doing. Um, in this example, I'm going to put things into a little bit more context. So I'm going to show an example of a replacement of the My Tasks page, which is obviously very tightly coupled in with the existing Forms Runtime. So what you can do is you can go in and you can say create a workflow, which takes you to a new page. You can choose a workflow. This is created from the old page, and then you can put in a date. So let's choose due on the end of the month. We'll set this one as leave it as medium. You can do an assignment, search for someone. Let's set the administrator so I see it, and I can add a document. So I think there's so I need to do something in here. Let's pick a file, document library, agency files. So this is the, as I said, the old way of doing it. And then when you can set that up, you hit start workflow, and now we can see that we have a workflow over here. So what we have an Aikau representation, which is this page. So I've not refreshed yet, so I'm not seeing anything. So if I now reload the page, we should hopefully see this is the workflow that I've just created. So what we've got running here is we've got a standard list, and we've got, this is a filtered list, so I've actually got some filtering. So for example, it's a little bit different from this, where you can see I've got just individual filters, whereas with this approach I've got mixed filtering, so I can actually control, I can set the priority and dates, and I can set specific due after dates. So if we said due before, so if it's due before the 29th, that should remove it. If I set it due before the 30th, then not due before, it's due, there you go, so then it appears again, and again I can change, as you can see I'm sort of controlling a filtering, but this is basically standard list stuff which we've been through before. But what we've also got now is we've got the ability to invoke the Forms runtime. So I've shown you this before with the forms being generated in the forms tester, but this time we're actually seeing the form requested and put into a dialog. And so as well as you've got this subtle difference between edit task and view task, it's just the raw forms runtime update. And also we've got start workflow, and again doing the same kind of thing. So you can actually toggle between. So if I can go over here and say new task, so this is created from the new page. So now if I set this, let's do this a bit earlier, so we say 15th of September, I'll set this as being high, and again admin so I can see it. And this, again, we showed you this before, this is the file picker, which is the Aikau version, and we can say OK, and it's refreshed, and there you go. So this again is a demonstration of one of the some mini improvements that we've got. It's pretty much for free, which is the slightly more complex filtering, and the fact that it's all done on the same page without having to jump about. But hopefully this demonstrates the kind of progress we're making, putting this work into some kind of context.